today I'm basically going to make a video recapping my whole Jane the Virgin experience and the trip that I went on, starting from how I first got in contact with Jenny, even when I first started watching the show, and then what I actually got to do from reaching out to her, I guess. Me and my mom have always been like big celebrity people. Like, we love like trying to meet celebrities, talking to them, taking pictures with them, just like meeting cool people. We love it. It's our favorite thing to do together. And for my 16th birthday, I decided that I wanted to go to Los Angeles. I didn't really want to have a party or anything. Me and my mom fly to California and just have fun, go to Santa Monica. I love Santa Monica and like all that stuff. So as we were planning that trip, my mom was like, do you want, I was looking into all this stuff. Like, there's all these public filming locations for the show Jane the Virgin. Like, we can go visit them and take pictures. So I came up with a list. We actually ended up going to the Villanueva house, the church that Jane and Michael got married in, and the Marbella, I think that was it. So, and then we went to the studio, but obviously we couldn't get in. We just drove past to see it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Petra. Yeah.
So one of those places, we took a bunch of pictures. I tried to reach out to the cast so they would see our pictures. I think Andrea liked one of my pictures, but I just try to get their attention with these pictures because I feel like a lot of people don't do stuff like that. So then also when we were away, Yael Grobeglas, who plays Petra, she was in LA at the time, and actually a couple of the cast was there. Brett was also there and Jaime, but I'll get into that after. So we really wanted to meet Yael, and we saw she was posting a lot of stuff in her story where she was, and we almost went to go meet her, and then we just didn't have time and it didn't work out. So then that night we were out at dinner, same day that we actually arrived in LA. This was our first day there, so it kind of started off with a bang. But we had just sat down for dinner. We were in the Grove actually, and she had posted that she was eating dinner at some other restaurant. So we ate really fast. We were like, you know what, let's try and get there. So we drove there. It was crazy parking and everything. It was a hectic night. But we got to the restaurant and we saw her, and I got to meet her and I talked to her, and she signed my t-shirt, and it was just really, really great. She was so nice. So that was my first time meeting anyone from the cast, and it was such a good experience. Talked to her for a little bit, talked to her friends. She was just so sweet, and I loved her so much. This shirt that she signed, I'll probably take this with. So then after that trip happened, I decided that I wanted to try and contact the creator of the show, Jenny Snyder-Urman. So I decided that I was going to write a really long fan mail letter. Ended up being 4.5 pages or something. I spent a long time thinking about writing this letter, but I didn't actually write it. But I was like, I did write it, but I spent a lot of time thinking about what I was going to write, and then one day I finally sat down to do it. I actually went to CVS and printed out all the pictures from my trip, which I will insert right here. So I printed out all those pictures, and I wrote on the back of them the story behind the picture. The one of me meeting Yael, I wrote oh my gosh, we did this, we did that, we finally met her, she was so nice. The one at the church, the Marbella, we just recreated a lot of the photos. We took frames from the show and then we recreated them and put them side by side, which you probably just saw because I just showed you the pictures. I don't know if I have all of them still though. So basically I wrote the stories on the back of every picture. There was 10 of them. And then I wrote a letter, and I basically just said I love the show because blah blah blah. I love this, the cast is so great, it's so interesting, Jenny, this is a great thing. And I just kind of talked about how much I love the show. And I didn't really know what to expect. When I wrote this, I didn't tell a lot of people about it because I was this is stupid. People are gonna make fun of me for this, for writing this. So I wrote them the letter. I wasn't expecting to hear back or anything, but actually to get the letter, I got I got in contact with Jenny's husband, and he gave me their mailing address so I could send them the letter and make sure that like they accepted fan mail, which they did. So I mailed her the letter. I think, I don't know, maybe a month later. Yeah, because I sent it in mid to late June, and I heard back in late July. So like a month later, I got an email from Jenny, which was so exciting. And she actually invited me to come to the set and meet the cast. She said if you were ever in LA, and I'm from New York, so it's kind of like unrealistic. Like I remember when I first told my sister about this, she was like, that's cool, but you're not gonna go, like we don't live in California. But we actually decided to make a trip out of it. I'm getting ahead of myself. So she wrote me back this long thing, and she said that she was gonna send me all these gifts and stuff, and it was just amazing. She was so sweet. Like she couldn't have been nicer, and this was just like not what I expected to get out of this, but I was so grateful. And here's the email. So it was really exciting, and I was the best, and I told my friends, I was freaking out. After I sent the letter, she had told me she was going to send me a couple things, which I already mentioned a little bit, but didn't get too much into. But you probably saw it if you read the email, which I think I'm going to put in here. I probably already put it in, but I will show you the things that she sent me right now. I actually have footage also from when I received this box, and when I got this, it was like, I think 3 in the morning. We'd just gone back from an 18-hour road trip, so I was kind of a mess and kind of exhausted, so excuse my reaction if it's not, I don't know if I was like how I reacted kind of, but I have footage of me opening that box, so I'll also put that in. Wow, look at all that tape. It sounds exciting. I will eventually. So cool. Wow, that's really exciting. I like this hat.
It's the pilot. Came in for the insemination, and I accidentally used a specimen on someone named Jane Gloriana Villanueva.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you...
Okay, but I was just, it was so exciting. I'm so glad. Like, I literally wear the hat that she sent me every day. I don't know if you can see it, but I have the script that she sent mounted up on the wall with my picture with Yael and then the picture in front of the house. But that was really exciting. And she's just been so sweet to me, and her assistants that are in our little email chat are so sweet, and I'm just so glad that all of this is happening. So basically, I haven't went to the set yet. Today is January 20th, and I think I'm going February 20th actually. I don't know, whatever it is, it's like 39 days from now. So we're going to the set soon. We are flying over on a Sunday. Then we are staying at my dad's friend's house Wednesday. On Wednesday, we're driving south to LA, getting there Wednesday night, going to the set on Thursday. I don't know exactly who's gonna be there, but I'm assuming Gina will be there, and I'll get to meet Jenny, and maybe her assistants that are in the chat, and a couple other people in the cast. I don't know exactly who, but I really hope Justin's there because I love Justin. If I could pick one person to meet, it would probably be Gina or Justin. But I put together a little gift basket for them, which I'll show you guys too. Basically, just like, I don't know, I found out what everybody likes, and I actually made these signs for Gina and Justin. They're also over there, but you can't see them. But yeah, I put together a little basket. I really hope they like it. I'm literally so excited to meet them because this is just like so unrealistic that's actually happening, and I really can't wait. I don't know how much footage I'll actually be allowed to get in the studio, but I'll probably be able to take pictures on set. I don't know about video. I hope I can get video of me meeting the cast and giving them the gifts because I feel like that'll be really exciting. But I'm really gonna try and vlog a lot because I want to remember this. hopefully the rest of this video is really interesting because I'm hoping that I'll be able to show my full experience. And I think I basically covered everything, and now it's like 39 days till I get to go to set. For you guys it'll be a couple minutes, but I'm so excited and I can't wait. And I'm really excited to share this experience with you guys. So yeah, that's my Jane the Virgin experience so far. We're on our way, about to hop in the car to go to set. The big day is finally here. Hi, Dad.
Did you get my text?
No. Was it important?
Asking you for the GTV. Same exact line as when we got here.
We just ate lunch and now we're off to set. We're like 10 minutes away and it's almost time. Woohoo!
There's the Office Depot. So what was the next thing? Stay to the right for the card booth?
Yeah, we are to the right. I'm gonna take some of her jokes from it.
We're going on the Jane the Virgin.
You don't need to take anything with you. No, you gotta let that show that you, there you go. Perfect. Stop sign, you're gonna make a right. Valet will direct you where to park. When you're done, you're gonna walk down this main road. It's gonna be the second building to your left, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, don't go so far away with your right.
So, I didn't take the camera out at all on set, but I got a lot of stuff on my phone which I'll probably put in this video. But that was literally the best thing ever. It honestly couldn't have been better. So good. Everybody was so nice. It was, first of all, I thought I was going to be there for like half an hour and not even get to like see anything. I was there from 1 p.m. to like 8:30. So it was so good. And we got to go to a table read. So like we heard a whole episode, read the whole script for it. Everybody was reading it for the first time. So like all their raw reactions and everything. Well, we first got there, we met Andrea, who plays Zoe, and Yael, who plays Petra, first, and I like cried when they came over, and it was kind of a mess, but then I pulled it together. We talked to them, and they were so sweet. And then I said to her, I was like, you know, actually we met before. And she was like, oh. And then I was like, that restaurant, I had the shirts and I came over to you. And she was like, oh my gosh, yes. And she even named the restaurant, so she definitely remembered. And then she was like, you just look so familiar, like I felt like I knew you when I saw you. So that was really sweet. And then we watched a lot of filming. All the same scene, which I can't get into, but same scene over and over again for many hours. And then as the day went on, I approached other people and talked to them a little bit. We talked to Eli and his mom a lot, which is little Mateo. He was so cute. He was so funny. After that, so we just filmed a lot, and they let us go to like craft services and stuff. And it was like so chill. We were just walking around the whole time. Walking around the set. It was crazy. He gave us a whole set tour on like the bedrooms, the Villanueva house, Rowan Zoe's house, Marbella, like everything. But we couldn't really take pictures of that stuff. After that, so we did the tour first, then we watched filming and met a couple people. And then they let us, actually they had catering, which they like always have for the cast and crew and whatever. So they let us go out to that. And we just like sat down like we were a part of the crew and ate whatever, and then we went straight up to the table reading. Got there early and got good seats right behind Gina and in front of Justin so we could stare at his face. But that was so much fun. The episode was so funny, listening to everybody's like reactions, like reading the scripts. They were just so funny. And then after that, table read. After the table read in the room, I met Gina first, who was like so sweet, and it was so funny because like they were just so nice. Like they actually tried to have a conversation. Like they asked me my name, they shook my hand. Justin shook my hand way before during filming, and I started crying, and all he did was shake my hand. So that's rough. But after this table read, I talked to Gina, and then Justin, and then Yvonne. And then we were walking out and they were all going back down to film, and I thought that was like it for us, but we ended up staying way past that. The table read was at 5. So then after that, we're about to leave and we're about to get in the elevator, and we were like, my dad was in the bathroom, so Mom's like, oh, we gotta wait. And then I was like, oh, we could hop in the elevator right there. And then we turn around and it's literally like Justin, Yvonne, like the whole cast all squished in one elevator. It was so funny, but they're so funny. So then we went back, we watched more filming, we met more people, we talked to Jaime, talked to Yael again at the end. She was so nice. I literally love her so much, but she was so like accommodating and everything. She was like, oh, is there anybody you want to meet? Like, I can go take you to meet people. Anybody you want to see, anybody you want to get a picture with or talk to. And she was literally the best. And then Jenny and Hannah and Kimmy. Yeah, Jenny, Hannah, and Kimmy were so good. They were so nice to us. Kimmy gave us a whole tour, and then Hannah was with us a lot during filming, and Jenny was so nice. Like, she's like the star of the whole thing because she's the creator of the show, but she was like coming over to us, like standing with us, watching scenes, talking to us about it, asking us if there's anything she could do. Like, she was so good. And everybody in Video Village, which is just like where you sit when you're filming, like the different like director's chair. I sat in Jenny's chair, which was really cool. She was like, I never sit, so you could just sit here. But hung out in there and watched filming, and everything was just so good, and they were so nice, and I'm like in shock. It was literally so good, and oh, I love it. And even so, in the middle of filming, not halfway, towards the end of the day, Jenny came up to me and she was like, oh my gosh, because I made the gift basket, as you probably saw. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for everything. And then she was like, we're gonna she even thanked me for this specific, because I gave her a necklace. She's like, I love the necklace so much. So she, like, while they were filming in the middle of the day, she opened the basket, opened her, like, unwrapped her box and her letter or whatever. So, like, that was surprising that she actually went through, and she said that they were going to put stuff in the cast rooms, like everybody's individual gift in their dressing room, so they would see it. So that was, like, really thoughtful, and I was really surprised that she opened it that fast, but I don't know, it was so good. Said everything. We had a whole conversation with Jaime about voting and whatnot. Yeah, it was literally the sweetest thing ever. I love her so much. Who else? Obviously Gina and Justin, they were so sweet. Yvonne's cousin was there, who I was standing with for a while. She was so funny. She was like taking videos of everything. She's like, and then Yvonne kept coming over and talking to us, and she was like, she just said so much funny stuff. She was like, they're treating me like I have the body of a 15-year-old girl. She's like, I got a pulled muscle in my leg. Like, I'm wearing these sneakers. She was so funny. And then Justin came over to meet her cousin, whose daughter was a big fan of the show. She's like, oh, she's going to be so jealous. And then Justin was like, oh, what's her name? And then he takes Yvonne's cousin's phone, and she's like, hey, blah, 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 like, and he just, like, took a video for her saying her name, which was so funny, because she didn't even ask, and then she was like, oh my god, like, she's gonna be so happy, she's gonna cry, and he's like, oh, I hope she doesn't cry. It was just so funny and so sweet, and he's literally the best. And, god, what else? So fun. What else? Jenny, Hannah, I feel like that's basically it. So good, so fun to watch. They were all so good. They were so funny in between takes and stuff. Just watching all of them, they get along so well, and they're literally like all best friends. It was so cute. They're just so funny. Jaime's hysterical, and like there was multiple times where they, not multiple, at least 2, where they'd be filming the scene right when it started, and Justin just messed up, and he was like, everybody stop, like, no, don't keep going. Everybody kept going, and he's just like sitting there, like, and he just walks off the stage. But he was so funny. And his wife was there shortly, and the baby Maxwell and Maya were there. They're so cute. But Emily was there for a while, and she's so sweet. I wanted to talk to her, but I didn't get a chance to. But
It was like literally a dream came true. Dream come true. That came true. And Anthony was there for the table read with his sexy voice. It was so funny. Who else? I'm trying to think. I got Yael to do the Aneshka voice because she was so nice. She was like acting like we were best friends. She introduced me to her husband. The lady who plays Professor Donaldson, who's the what's her face? The what's the word? Advisor. Jade's advisor, not Chavez, the other lady who's like against the whole romance plot. She was the director for like everything, so we were sitting behind her the whole time. But they were all just so funny and so nice, and it was literally amazing. And I'm so glad. I'm gonna put a lot of pictures, and I don't know if I can put any videos, but whatever I can, I'm gonna put in this video so you can see all of it because it was so good, and I'm so glad I went. So much fun. I'm literally so grateful and excited, and I love them all so much.
And camera's ready, guys. I am ready, Johnny.
Hello, this thing on. I don't know. Hello, Elle asked me to take video. I am supposed to. It went dark. Oh no! I know what happens now. We're all doomed. Just kidding. Hi.